Welcome, welcome. Let's give it a few minutes and let it populate. And I'm here to answer your questions. I'm doing my best, as always, to help you guys. Hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, guys, I'm here to answer your questions. If you have any questions, feel free and ask. I try to do this on a weekly basis to do my best to try and help you guys get to your goals, okay? Fruits and herbs, all the way, fruits and herbs, okay? Yeah. So any questions, feel free and ask. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to help. Okay? Can you guys hear me? I hope it's clear enough. See? Welcome, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Hi. For skin, you always want to use rosehip oil seed. Okay, rosehip seed oil. Okay, and add some turmeric in there and add some saffron. Okay, very expensive but worth it. Great for the skin. Okay, that's what I would use. Hello. Yeah, fruits and herbs all day. That's it. Absolutely. How do you reverse a cavity? If you have any kind of cavity, okay, sometimes you have to go get it treated, unfortunately, okay, but it's well worth to keep the mouth alkaline and at the same time cleanse it. You have to clean the mouth all the time. You have to be using stuff like coconut oil, like a half teaspoon of coconut oil, and you put it into your mouth and you gurgle it and you swish it around your mouth. Do this breakfast and dinner before you go to bed, sorry. So when you wake up in the morning, you put coconut oil in your mouth, and when you go to bed, do the same thing. At the same time, use baking soda and water, rinse your mouth. Keep the mouth alkaline, okay? Use stuff like oregano oil, thyme oil. These are fantastic antibacterial, and they can help prevent any bacterial infection as well as attack if you already have a mouth that's already infected, it can help you deal with it as well. So that's what I would do with it. But I don't know how bad the cavity is, but teeth can regenerate, let's put it that way. Okay, so it's possible, but that has to be a raw vegan diet, and you need an extended period of time for you to repair. Welcome. How to improve hair thickness. If you want hair thickness, I'm telling you this is how simple it is, okay? You need blood flow to the scalp. Hair issues are rampant. Every single time I come on here, I get about 6 questions on hair growth. Okay, and that's because people are losing their hair. It's not a coincidence people are losing their hair. It's so rampant. Even 20-year-olds are losing their hair. 19, 18-year-olds are losing their hair. And it's because of acidosis. The body can only take so much abuse before it starts to rebel. We're eating the wrong foods, animal products and quick starches. We're breathing the wrong stuff in our lungs. It's full of toxins. This is acidosis. And if your kidneys don't filter out acids, if your lymph system doesn't move, this acids will back up and you get to your head region, you start getting mucus in the head region. And if you have a genetic weakness towards the scalp, you start getting hair loss. Some people will not get hair loss because they don't have a genetic weakness to the scalp, but they will probably end up getting a liver issue, a kidney issue, or some kind of weakness. So acids express themselves in the weakest place they can find. For a lot of people, it's the hair, but for other people, it could be the skin. Some people, it could be the kidneys, liver, it could be something else. So you gotta cleanse the body. If you're in this situation, go 100% fruit diet, get the lymph system moving. Get the kidneys filtering, very important. Okay, use herbs for circulation for the scalp. We have one on our site called Circulatory 2 and 1, and Neurological 1. Powerful stuff. Sends blood flow to the head region. Then use a hair oil. We have one called Grow Hair Oil. Apply to the scalp. Do this on a consistent basis. It takes about 4 to 5 months, sometimes much sooner, to see sprouts. Okay, but you can definitely get thicker, beautiful hair. I use these tinctures twice a day. Breakfast. When I take after breakfast, I'll have my tinctures and I'll take the circulation herbs, and before I go to bed, I always take them every day, even when I'm not detoxing. Okay, because they're pushing blood flow to the head region, they're pushing blood flow to the scalp region, and the brain is crucial. You need blood in there. Okay, good healthy blood, and to move the lymph. Celery juice. Celery juice is fantastic. As you can see, there's a movement out there for celery juice. I'm not putting it down by any means, shape, or form. It's strong, very good, very powerful. It's a herb after all, okay? But it doesn't compare to the fruits for the very simple reason that it's not astringent. So if you went to on a 1 week celery only diet, and then after you come off, take a break, and then try another week on fruit juices or fruits, you will see the difference. It's like night and day. And it's because the fruits move the lymph system. Celery can't move the lymph system effectively. It's not a lymphatic herb. It has no astringency. You need astringency to pull out mucus, to break mucus. That's why I'm so big on the fruits, because I know they work, and I know they work powerfully. You can, however, combine green drinks and the fruits, meaning like morning have your celery juice, breakfast, sorry, the lunch have your salad, and dinner you can have juices or fruits or any combination like that. Okay, so it's not, you can't compare the celery juice to fruit juices or fruits. Not even close. When it comes to healing, at least. What do you use for low vitamin D? If you have low vitamin D, please check your adrenals. Okay, you can supplement all you want, but if your adrenals are not working properly, it's not going to matter. Your adrenals is what makes use of minerals. Okay, and vitamin D, it's a reaction by the body when you go under the sun. The sun hits you. It's an acid experience, and the body will produce vitamin D. So it's to protect itself. Okay, so when you're in an environment when there's no intense sunlight, the vitamin D production is low for obvious reasons, because it's not produced as it's not needed as much. So if you're that concerned about vitamin D, I would detox the adrenals, the whole body, and emphasis herbs on the adrenals, and glandular for the adrenals. Get your adrenals up working properly, and then you can take herbs for you can take vitamin D supplement. Even though I'm against supplements, if you're really low against it, go on vitamin D supplements. They have a vegan option. Use that, or eat sunflower seeds high in vitamin D, as well as mushrooms. Okay, those are the vegan versions. Those are the best herbs to cleanse the lungs. If you have a lung issue, lung congestion, you can use cold foot. Okay, you can use mullein leaf. These are fantastic for the lungs. But remember that if you have mucus in the lung region, you have mucus all over the body. Your lung is the weakest link, so expressed there. Okay, you want to make sure that you take steps to cleanse the whole body. Get the kidneys to filter, move the lymph system. Very, very important. Okay, and take extra herbs for the lungs. This is how you detox the lungs. You don't treat a lung issue. You want to cleanse the whole body, get all the congestion out of the lungs, expectorate the mucus. So I would basically go 100% fruit diet, use the Fabulous 5 tincture, use the kidney tea, and then I would add herbs for the lungs. We have it on our site called Respiratory 1 and Respiratory Tea. Okay. So anyway, guys, welcome again. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm going to try my best and do as much as I can. Questions. So how do you lose very much weight if you go on a raw veggie diet? I want to maintain weight, making the switch. I don't know what your goals are. If you just want a healthy diet and you just want to transform your diet, meaning like you want to coast into a raw vegan diet for health reasons, then you can eat high-calorie fruits like bananas, dates, figs. These are coconut. These are high calorie, some have high fat content, but good fats, and you're getting all the calories you need. For instance, if you had 5 or 8 bananas a day, that's 800 calories. So you can go high on bananas if you're not detoxing. If on the other hand you are in need of a detoxification session, then I would go on the astringent fruits, and I'll forget about the weight at this point, because you're trying to heal the body. You're not trying to save your vanity, okay? Because it's crucial that you detox and move all the obstructions to your health, and then you can worry about the weight. The weight always comes back. I can tell you for a fact. Okay, I always use me as an example. When I started detox, 245 I would bounce around 245 to 235. When I detox, I went to 209. Right now I'm sitting about 225 to 229, and that's without any extra calories or any extra effort. Okay, so the weight comes back once you've cleansed yourself. So I hope that helps you. I've never used I'm not sure what you're saying, seamless or Cmos before. Oh, Cmos. Okay, you spelled it wrong. Is it incredible to use, and if so, how? Cmos is a very powerful plant. Okay, it's very good because it provides a lot of the iron herbs. It's high electric, and it has a lot of minerals and vitamins in there. Okay, but detox, you should use it in combination with a detox program, not by itself. Meaning that if you have a Standard American diet and you take Cmos, it will offer some benefits like a supplement, but it's not going to help you detox or get better. Okay, so I would have it, you can have the raw version, you can blend it, you can make it into like a gel and consume it, or you can use a tincture. I prefer the tincture, because tincture, it goes right into the blood. Okay, so you go and buy the Cmos gel. It's all gel-like and it's expensive, and it can last only so long. A tincture can last 5 to 10 years, if not longer. So you have it in tincture form, you get the benefits of the Cmos. We have it on our site, something called Iron Plus. It has Cmos, yellow dog, burdock root, and bladderwrack. Powerful plants all together as a tincture. It's called Iron Plus. Okay, very, very powerful stuff. If you want the iron herbs with Cmos, have that and combine it with your fruit detox or raw vegan diet, and you will do very well. So let's see. Any more questions? Thoughts on celery juice? I just covered that. Celery juice, okay? Fantastic herb, but not what you need when you're detoxing. You want something stronger. What's the best thing for healing proctitis. Okay, any prostate issue, understand this. It's inflammation. What's inflammation? There's only two sides of chemistry. There's acid and base. The acid side always burns, causes inflammation, dries things out, destroys tissue. The alkaline side doesn't do that. So when you have any issue with your prostate, it's inflamed essentially. And what does that mean? Why is it inflamed? Because acids are not leaving the area. Acids and mucus buildup will affect the function of the prostate. Okay, so what do you do? The first thing you gotta do is change the diet. Number one, not even a question. Number two, you gotta use herbs for the prostate to tame the inflammation. Okay, saw palmetto. Herbs like these are going to help deal with this inflammation. But at the same time, though, there's a kidney issue. You got to fix your kidneys because the prostate is very close to the kidneys. If the kidneys are not filtering out metabolic waste, the acids back up and affect the prostate. It's so close to it. So you got to drain acids out of the body via the kidneys. So remove the lymph system 100% fluid. If I had a prostate issue like that, I'll be on a 30-day dark grape only diet. I'll use the Fabulous 5 kidney tea, and I would use a prostate formula we have, okay, Glance P. I would also use additional kidney tea, kidney 60, and I'll use additional kidney flush tincture. I'll hit the kidneys hard. When the kidneys start filtering out waste, you see that the inflammation will go down. Very simple. Nothing to be concerned about. You just need to do the work. Okay, let's see. How do you start filtering if you're already on herbs for several weeks? Now, filtration, when I say kidney filtration, it's not to be confused entirely with the EGFR number, okay? It's completely different. We look at it as visually. So when you wake up in the morning, you're going to urinate into a cup, a clear glass, okay? You can't see it in the toilet bowl. You have to urinate into a clear glass or jar. And then you look at the jar in some sunlight or any light, and you should see sediment in it. Okay, some kind of snow, it looks like snowflakes, like mucus strands. And this indicates that you are expelling metabolic waste. However, if you have a chronic condition and you see a bit of sediment, it does not mean you are free and clear, because obviously you have inflammation, you are filtering to some degree, but you need excessive filtration. And this can take time. It can take time. Some people it takes weeks, some people it takes months. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're not filtering. It doesn't mean that you have zero filtration. It just means that you're not filtering to the point where it's necessary for the healing to come at a very fast rate. You see great progress as you go along in terms of your health and your filtration. But to see, especially if you have a chronic condition, you want to see lots of sediment. It could be this thick in the glass. It could be this thick in the glass, white sediment. Okay, but I wouldn't worry about it. I'll use some dry fasting, it helps with the filtration. I'll use kidney tea, kidney 60. I'll use kidney flush tincture. I would use urinary tincture, kidney tincture as well. Just keep on hitting it hard. You want to make sure the kidneys are filtered, and be patient. This is an investment in you. I'm telling you, when the kidneys start filtering, all your issues tend to go away, because all the acidity and acidosis have left the body, will leave the body, and then your body starts thriving and repairing itself. Okay. Thank you so much, Bump Up. Thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate you, the kind words. Hi there. How do you? Okay. When it comes to any kind of blood sugar issues, type 1 especially, you need someone to oversee you, okay? Because in this case, you're probably on insulin, and therefore your pancreas has been destroyed. See, the body will not produce insulin when you give it insulin. It just wouldn't. It will minimize or stop it completely. So you have the situation where you have been on insulin for a while. Now you're going to try and rebuild the pancreas and the adrenals. It's going to take a bit of time, okay? But the process is the same. However, you do need close monitoring, meaning that you have to check your blood every hour or so, and you cannot go on a fruit cleanse and mix with other foods when you're on a type 1, especially when you're type 1. For instance, some people will improve their diets, will go on fruits here, and then they'll have a starchy meal at the end of the day, and then the blood sugar goes up, and they don't understand why. It's because you're mixing things up. If you want a 100% fruit diet and monitor your sugar levels, you see after a while that your sugar levels will drop. It can drop a lot, okay, and deep. So you need to be constantly checking your sugar, and you need herbs for the pancreas and adrenals, and even possibly glandulars. I would advise that you get professional help to watch over you, to watch over you, okay? Someone that knows about this stuff and can watch and monitor, because you have to monitor the stuff, and you cannot not stop the medication, meaning that the medication has to be weaned off by your doctor. Okay, so it's more of a tricky side. Type 2 is much easier to deal with, because it's adrenal issue, literally. Fix your adrenals and blood sugar issues will resolve itself. It's one of the easiest ones to take care of. But type 1, you need help. You know, I mean, you need. I advise that you get either with me or someone like me, and let them be with you all the time. like meaning like on a weekly basis to monitor it, because you need help, you need guidance that way for type 1. Okay, and you need your doctor to involve, meaning that your doctor has to know they are doing it, that also that what you intend to do and to heal yourself. Okay, let's see. Is it true that enzymes cannot break down food juices? I don't know where you heard that from, but I advise you, Mikhail, not to waste your time on such intellectual theories. Okay, see, you're after results. I assume you're here because you want to get better, or you want to learn something, not just theory, because there's so much theory out there. So much theory is infinite. Everybody has some kind of theory. But me, when I teach you guys, I'm trying to teach you from experience and also what works. I do not care about theory. For instance, I know that fruits work. That's all that matters to me. I don't care the theory behind it. Why should I care the theory behind it? To make me feel better, to prove to somebody who is not even interested to heal anyways that fruits are better than me. I don't care if you don't like the fruits. If some person doesn't like the fruits and has his own choice or preference of healing, it could be keto or whatever it is, it's their prerogative. But I'm only here to tell you the truth as I know it. Meaning that what works. I don't care about theories, and you shouldn't care about theory either, because when you start piling stuff on your mind and your ego gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you tend to be stuck in intellectualism and you get no results. Okay, so I would tell my people not to waste your time going from feed to feed, find information about why this is bad, why this is good, why this works, why this doesn't work. Do it on yourself and win the battle by yourself. Experiment, apply. Okay, don't be intellectual. I can use the fancy word, but I won't, because I try to be polite. Thank you, such a lovely person, helping everyone. Yes, I'm so. Thank you so much thank you so much for the compliment. I am here to help you. That's why I'm doing it right now. That's why I jumped on, because I truly want you to know this stuff. I don't want it to be on me. I don't want the knowledge to be my knowledge. I want the knowledge to be yours, because you should help people, right? So when you see my videos, they're to the point, they're short and sweet, because short and sweet, simple is what people can understand, not intellectual stuff, which I always stay away from. Okay, let's see. Hello from Australia. Yeah, hello from Canada. Hair volume, I covered that already. Let's see. I'll post this video so you can rewatch it again. What do you do for hair loss due to arthritis? First of all, hair loss is not due to arthritis. In fact, it's interconnected. Hair loss and arthritis or acidosis. Arthritis is chronic acidosis. That's what it is. Your kidneys are not filtering. Your adrenals are short. Adrenals fight inflammation, pain. Remember, and your entire endocrine glands are weak. Okay, you need to go on 100%. I will, if you are in your shoes, I'll be 100% fruit diet, fabulous for kidney tea, circulation 1 herbs and 2 neurological herbs for blood flow and scalp. I will also be on kidney 6 tea, kidney flush tincture. I will also use possibly a glandular for my adrenals to spark things up. And it'll take a bit of time. And use the gentler fruits, like grapes are perfect. I wouldn't use citrus fruits here because they're aggressive and they'll kickstart things too much for you sometimes. Not that it will harm you, just that it will have a heavy detox or healing crisis. If we can't get your kidney tea, what other herbs can we use? I do hope you get a kidney tea. I'm really proud of it. I think it's probably the best on the market, meaning that I put the right combination of herbs together for you, and they sync together and they talk together and they do their work together. Herbs have consciousness. They're like, it's a bit like sending on a bunch of friends together. They're stronger than just one person. Okay, so if you can't get it though, you can use. I think if I could choose a few herbs, it will be ovaries, it will be dandelion. Okay, dandelion roots. Okay, that's fantastic for you. Couch grass is good for you. The overall good herb adaptogen is ginseng. Okay, American ginseng, fantastic for you. So many good herbs. There's so many of them, 500 plus. I mean, are good ones that I know of very, very well. And each one have their own unique benefits. So if I had to pick one, I'll probably get a kidney herb, because the kidneys are the doorways to health. Okay, so corn silk, dandelion, as I mentioned, ovaries, buchu. These are fantastic herbs you can use. Okay, that makes you flush the kidney. You can get better. So I asked a question a few weeks ago on the best approach for managing lupus. Lupus is chronic acidosis. Don't go by the name. There's so many names for these things they make up. I mean, they use. We don't go by the names. We go by the condition. What's the root cause of this thing? It's acidosis. Acid burning you. That's what it is. Chronic acidosis, systemic acidosis. The entire body is acidic. And hard and dry, and it's the block of energy flow. There's no lymph flow, no blood flow, no nerve flow. If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't waste any time. I'll be like I'll turn a fruitarian. I'll be like, I'll start with a 30-day dark rib only diet. I'll use 2 kidney formulas, 2 adrenal glandular, adrenal herbs. I'll use a bowel tincture, clean the bowels. I'll deworm myself, use a parasite tincture, use an antimicrobial tincture, cleanse the whole body. And you gotta change your mind. You say to yourself this, like this: I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm going to get healthy no matter what. When you change your mind like this, and your viewpoint becomes fixed and focused, you win. Okay? But when you start thinking about treating this and treating that, you're giving up. You're saying to yourself, I just want a little relief here and there. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. It's painful. It can be painful. But your approach should be, let me get to this and fix this right. Okay? And it's simple, but it's hard work, but it's simple. Okay? Fruits and herbs. Okay, let's see what's next. Even it doesn't matter what age you lost your hair. Someone says, I lost it at 20. It doesn't matter. You can lose it at 5. It's the same way of building it up, and you can build it up back up. What's good for kidneys and eyes? Kidneys, you got to use 100% fruit diet. Herbs for the kidneys, herbs for the adrenals, the lymph system, the endocrine glands, and the bowels. You attack it full blown. Okay, that's why. And you take extra herbs for the kidneys, and you do some dry fasting, and that's how you fix your kidneys. This is how you eyes. When you have eye issues, you have mucus in your head. Stagnant mucus in your head is stuck. You can probably get dandruff. You probably get ear wax in your ear. Eyes have mucus. This is a very bad sign. Dry mouth. Okay, white tongue. All this is acidosis of the head region. You want to get the mucus out. So blow your nose, clean your ears. Use a neti pot with steam. Inhale peppermint oil. Break the mucus. Chew horseradish roots. Massage it at the back of the head. Anything you can do to break the sinuses. You're actually looking for a nice cold and flu-like symptom, so that you can expectorate all the mucus out of your head region. Okay. Once you get the mucus out of the head region, the eyes will start functioning better. Very simple. But you can use the eye wash. We have a herb for eye wash, like eye bright. But we also have a tincture you can use. Put a few drops in water, put the eye cup, wash it. Okay. Thoughts on cucumber juice? It's very hydrating. Okay. Again, you can combine it as part of your detox program. It's not superior than fruits by any means, because again, it's not astringent, but it offers a lot of hydration, a lot of mineral and vitamins, and it's a water. They call it a veggie fruit, right? And high water content. So it's fantastic for you, just not superior to fruit. So if you were in trouble, you wanted to heal and detox quickly, you go 100% fruit diet. You don't put cucumbers in there or celery, because as good as they are, they're not astringent. They cannot break down the mucus. And acids causing the obstructions to your health in the first place. So, and you want to, that's your goal when you're trying to detox, cleanse the body. So we call it detoxification for a very simple reason. First, you're going to clean, and second, you're going to heal and repair. So it's clean, heal, and repair. And when you're healing and repairing, you can add the greens, because they have that nutrition, that extra nutrition and power inside. But you clean first. If your house is damaged, you don't go and build on top of the damaged house. You clean the house and then you rebuild. Strong foundation. That's what you do. Good. I covered that already. Let's see. I covered the proctitis already, the prostate. Okay, so look at it. I'll post it again for you. Oh, here's a great example for you, showing the power of how bad milk can be for you, or dairy products can be for you, which is the most mucus forming food you can consume. Okay. Dairy products, number one, worst. Then come the meat products. But dairy products, you take it in, the body tell you immediately doesn't want it. So here's what someone said. I drank milk and wow, I feel so mucusy. So I'm off it and drinking nettle tea, turmeric, fennel. Yes. When you detox especially, and you put anything in your body that's alien to the body will spit it out. It will tell you immediately. Right now, when you're on a Southern American diet, you're eating all the crappy food, your body has become numb and it's suppressive. And so you're eating all this food, nothing's going on, nothing. You think you're strong, you think that you have good genes, you think that you're healthy, but it's accumulating. And then when you go on a cleanse, and you cleanse all this out, and you try and go back on that poison food, it will tell you immediately. It will tell you immediately, I don't want this stuff. And you see the mucus, you see the cold and flu-like symptom come, because the body is telling you, no, I don't want this rubbish inside me. Okay? So don't put dairy products in it. I like to call it slow poison. Let's see. I use onion to try and get rid of gray hair, but no, now I think this is not how you get rid of gray hair. Gray hair is a pituitary issue. Your pituitary glands are affected by mucus and acids. It affects the gray hair. That's gray hair. Okay. Also could be stress. So your adrenals, fix your adrenals. So, and again, it's the same approach. 100% fruit diet, herbs for the circulation for the scalp. Use a pituitary glandular, perhaps. You might need one, or definitely use endocrine herbs. Okay. You can reach out to me. I'll give you information. Okay, it's a very good one. Vertigo. So I have vertigo. What can I help with this? Vertigo is so bad. I feel sorry for people with vertigo. It's nerve breaking, sad when you can't stand up still because your whole world is twisting around. Nasty experience, right? And it's mucus in your head region affecting the mastoid and cerebellum, medulla, all here. It's mucus affecting the function of it. Okay, you gotta get the mucus of the head region. It's very dangerous, mucus in the head. Most people walking out there, 90% of people have mucus in the head. They don't even realize it. Then they start to get memory issues, brain fog. I can't see properly. I can't hear properly. I hear ringing in my ears. Dry throat, congestion in the mouth, everything. Sinuses, nasal polyps. All those things start rising. Mucus in the head, one of your worst enemies. So remember that the head sits on a GI tract. Okay, connects you from the tip of your tongue to your anus. You gotta cleanse the whole bowels. The bowels are crucial when it comes to moving, growing your hair, or when you're trying to detox the body. Remember that also the pituitary gland is, because it's on top right here, and you have mucus in the head, it affects it. That gland controls all the other endocrine glands. So when that gland goes weak, other glands go weak, you start getting health issues. So 100% fruit diet helps with the bowels. Bowel cleanser, bowel strength tincture. Clean the bowels, move the mucus plaque on the small intestines, scrape it nice and gently. Use help for the kidneys, adrenals, lymphatic system, and endocrine glands. Okay, circulation herbs for the circulation, neurological herbs. We have it on our website, neurological 1 and circulatory 1 and 2. Powerful stuff. Push the blood flow in the scalp. 100% fruit diet. I'll be on a 20 to 30 day dark grape only diet because it works, and it works really well. Champion of fruits. One of the champion of fruits. Yes, astringent fruits, lymph pullers. This absolutely. Let's see. How many times not bad? Okay, let's see. What would you use for low iron levels? Low iron levels fix your adrenals. You can supplement to the night goes white. It doesn't make a difference. If your adrenals are weak, they are the glands that make use of iron. So if your iron levels are low, it means your adrenals are weak. And if your adrenals are weak, your kidneys are going to falter as well. And if your kidneys falter, every single organ, tissue, and gland is going to be affected in some way, shape, or form. There's a block of energy flow. So you can go and I'll use iron herbs to supplement, so-called supplements, even though I'm against the word supplementation. But herbs are different because not only do they give you the iron you need, but they also are healers, the herbs. So I would use yellow dock, Irish Cmos, burdock roots, bladderwrack. I'll use those iron herbs. We have an iron tincture called Iron Plus. Use that. And at the same time, I'll use herbs for my adrenals. Maybe an adrenal glandular. Again, eye reading, see if it's weak. Adrenal herbs like ginseng, like ashwagandha, like licorice roots. Fix your adrenals. Adrenals get better. Iron makes use of iron better. Your iron levels will be normalized. Very simple. That's how you get to the root cause. Of course. You have a goiter with multiple nodules. Can they be treated to decrease in size and actually go away? You can decrease it, absolutely you can decrease it. But right now it has no reason to go because you're congested with mucus and acids. So it's there for a reason because it's trying to encapsulate acids and waste, protect you. So it's actually doing you a favor. Clean your bowels, the head and the throat. It's connected to the GI tract, right? It's part of the GI, throat is part of the GI tract. You gotta clean the GI tract, clean the bowels. You gotta have good bowel movements. You gotta use herbs for the bowels, plenty of herbs for the bowels. Clean it up. Whenever you eat, you should go to the washroom 2 hours later at the very maximum. You gotta have healthy bowel movements. Very important. You gotta clean your head region. Use herbs for the lungs to clean the lungs, clean the throat. Okay, this is how you deal with it. And don't take any. I wouldn't use any herbs that target that particular issue. Okay, but it's 100% fruit diet. If you want to really speed things up, go on a 20-day dark grape only diet and use the herbs. Fabulous 5 kidney tea, clean the whole body. It takes a bit of time, but you should see nice results. And you can also put castor oil packs on any kind of swells or anything. It's anti-inflammatory and it's very nurturing to the lump. Okay. Of course, if you need treatment, go get it. I don't know how bad it is or if you already have had treatment. Easy way to lose weight, 100% fruit diet, absolutely, don't even waste time. Use the herbs though, let it help you. Because when you can't lose weight and you find it difficult to lose weight, it means your adrenals and thyroid are compromised. Fix those 100% fruit diet herbs for the whole body, plus herbs for the thyroid and adrenals. I'm using rhodiola, ashwagandha for adrenals. Yes, they're very good. Okay. Let me see, I missed something here. Could listen to you all day. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I really do. I'm trying to go as fast as I can so I can help, because I can't keep here for long. But your minimum recommendations for me is Fab 5 kidney tea, bowel strength, bowel cleanser, and glands E. Do I take all of them at the same time? Yes, you take all of them at the same time, or you can stagger it. The main ones you should always be on. So ideally, take it 3 times a day, okay? You always want to be on the Fabulous 5 and kidney tea, because they are the foundations. And the rest, you can stagger it. You can stagger it. Meaning, like, maybe on breakfast, I'll take the bowel strength and say the glands E with the Fab 5 and kidney tea. And then maybe at nighttime, I'll take the Fab 5 kidney tea and the bowel cleanser. It doesn't matter. You can switch it around however you like, okay? But preferably take them all together. You know, usually a half teaspoon is sufficient of each. And the bowel cleanser, you take it once a day, usually at night. I prefer to at night. Let's see. Hello, I thank you. Said before about watermelon juice for the ovaries, but it's hard to find in the winter. What do you recommend? I only said watermelon. I didn't say as a golden rule. In general, watermelon for some reason is very healing towards the female reproductive area. It tends to be the most aggressive cleanser for that area. I don't know why. I don't know what the theory is behind it. Who cares? But I only suggest it as a suggestion, as ideal suggestion. But if you can't get it, you can use grapes, you can use lemons, you can use citrus, anything, any senior food will do well. Okay, watermelon, it will come in spring, late spring and summer, and then you can do a watermelon cleanse. You know, I remember telling you, for you at the 28-day watermelon only cleanse, I would use herbs for the pituitary gland. Like, we call a formula called female reproductive formula. Especially if you have female issues, you need to balance the hormones. Then you do the watermelon cleanse, Fabulous 5 kidney tea, and the female reproductive formula, and you see you do your body very good. Okay. So okay, I missed a few questions. I don't want to miss anything. Trying to. So yeah, again, since I'm searching, let me say thank you again for you coming. How serious is H. pylori? So these days, I mean, there's rampant bacteria. It seems that way, right? And everything is bacteria related. Everything. But I'm of the school of teaching that don't beat up the bad guys. These guys are not bad. They're there because you allow them to be there. Like, they're there to do their jobs. Bacteria and fungus and parasites in general are there. They're in us. Let's put it this way: if you put a potato into a jar and you enclose it, okay, there's nothing around the potato, and then you enclose it, and after a few days, after it starts rotting, what comes out of it? Worms and pathogens and bugs. Where did they come from? It came from the actual potato. Okay, we human beings are the same way. We have viruses in us, we have bacteria in us, we have fungus in us in the right amounts. It only becomes a problem when we abuse our lymphatic system, which is our immune system. When we don't get the kidneys working properly, when we eat the wrong foods, then these things come out. They kind of like come out to manifest, to do their work. And their work for bacteria is to break down undigested protein. For fungus, is to break down undigested carbohydrates. When you eat starches, they come and do their work. And for viruses, they come and target weak cells. That's what they do. I'm just being broad, okay? Obviously, there's much more detail to it, but they're there for a reason. So when you have an issue like this, bacterial issue, go to the source. The source is a compromised lymphatic system. The medium, the cultural medium is there for them to be there. So clean the medium. And if you clean the medium, you see that they won't have no reason to be there. But if it were me, I was in your shoes, I'll be on antimicrobial herbs, I'll be on parasite herbs, I'll be on Fabulous 5 kidney tea, and I will cleanse my body, I'll go on 100% food diet, okay, and give it time, okay, and you see things will clear up. If it's very pressing and you need to go see a doctor, go see a doctor for sure. Yeah, that's absolutely. But I mean, to attack the root cause is what I'll do. Let's see. What's good for your teeth? For your teeth, keep it alkaline. Keep the mouth alkaline, okay? Ideally, you have a good amount of saliva in your mouth. And that prevents cavities and prevents breakdown of teeth, etc. But some people, because they're so acidic, the saliva supply starts to dry out. And then you get bad teeth and bad mouth. And someone says it's the fruits. It's not the fruits. It's because the fruits, remember, are only express acids. They show you what's in your mouth. You have an acidic mouth to begin with, and the fruits are exposing it. If you don't remove them, they fester and manifest, and they go deeper and deeper and deeper. You don't want that. So the fruits are doing you a favor. But to keep your teeth healthy, 100% fruit diet, detox the whole body, clean the head region, clean the bowels, use coconut oil pulling coconut, put in your mouth, teaspoon, gargle it, clean the teeth, use baking soda and water. At night, rinse your mouth, okay? Use the herbs like oregano oil, essential oil, or oregano oil, sorry, and thyme. These are fantastic to clean your mouth. You can do that on a consistent basis. Floss. Use a water floss gun. It basically shoots water in your mouth and hits any part that's missing. Any food particles come out. Keep the mouth clean. That's it, and you'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Thank you for your time with thank you. I appreciate all of you so much. It's not even funny. Okay, let's see. One more. Let me take one good question. What's good for allergies? For allergies, you want to fix your lymphatic system. It's lymphatic system. It's kidneys and lymph system. Your allergies will go away when you clean your system out and your kidneys start to filter and your lymph system start moving. You see allergies subsiding. You say to yourself, how did that happen? Because once the river, the lymphatic system, sewer system is moving properly, the waste hits it, it takes it away, the allergens hit it, it takes the allergens away, and you don't have this allergic response. So the allergy is a response to your immune system, your immune response to allergens. So if your immune system is moving properly and working properly, you don't have this response. So clean the lymph system, 100% fruit diet, remove the lymph system, use herbs for the lymphatic system, use herbs for the kidneys, get kidney filtration, clean the bowels, use parasitic herbs, okay? Antimicrobial herbs, clean the whole body, and you see, you will do very well. It's not a problem to deal with. Allergies are one of the easiest things to fix, okay? But you gotta move the lymph system, you gotta clean the body, 100% fruit diet, okay? Okay, guys, well, I'm going to make this short. I'm going to leave, but hopefully I'll jump in maybe tomorrow. And thank you so much. If you don't want to miss these sessions, please join my Telegram group. It's called Raw Merby. It's where whenever I jump in by surprise, I always shoot a message there. You know what I mean? And because I want you to be on it. So it's very important that if you can, log into Telegram. Telegram is an app, okay? Everybody's going there these days because it's one of the apps where, you know, it's not censored as much. So whenever I'm jumping onto Instagram, I go on Telegram, I post it, say, guys, join me, and like that. So I would appreciate if you're there, because I want to keep in contact with you in any way, shape, or form. I have YouTube, I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have even Pinterest. I have Twitter, not as active, but I still try. Okay, but bless you, and thank you so much for coming on. And I will come back. So have your questions ready, and send me direct messages if you have any, and I'll do my best to take care of you.